Good morning everyone, it's Brendan here from Brendan Bites and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. So in this first ever video, I'm going to tell you about my one favourite place to shoot photography in Scotland, and there are so many to choose from, so choosing one was really difficult. But firstly, as it's my first ever YouTube video, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I'm Brendan, I'm from Glasgow in Scotland. By day, I'm a finance director for startup and high growth entrepreneurial businesses, so I've got a real passion for helping businesses grow. But my main two hobbies are photography and mountain climbing, and this channel is really going to be dedicated to photography and helping you take better pictures. I'm also going to look at some of the productivity tips around photography and some of the technology as well. So if you're interested in that, please do like the video, subscribe and hit that notification icon. In terms of photography, I've been doing that for over 15 years now. My main account is Views of Scotland on Instagram, so at Views of Scotland. And if you want to go and check that out, I'd be really grateful. But also over the last 5 years, I've shot hundreds and hundreds of live music events, gigs, festivals and so on, from small clubs up to huge festivals. So, on to my favourite place to shoot in Scotland. Now, choosing my favourite place to shoot in Scotland was almost impossible. There are so many stunning places in Scotland. We're so lucky. We've got Munros, glens and lochs, as we say in Scotland, which really are mountains, valleys and lakes to everyone else. We've got amazing cityscapes and architecture. We've got stunning beaches, beautiful islands. We've got an incredible coastline. We've got incredible scenes throughout the whole country. So choosing one place was extremely difficult. But there's one place that I always love going back to, not only physically, but also going back to the photos. It's a place that's remote and it's incredibly beautiful. And when I go there, I feel a complete sense of isolation and almost togetherness with nature, if that doesn't sound too cheesy. But just an incredible place for getting away from everything. You know, I live in a city, so it's a busy place, especially during lockdown where you're really confined to the city as we are just now in early 2021. So this place in particular resonates with me because it's the total opposite of that. You are completely away from everywhere, you are away from people, you're away from cars and built up areas, and it's just, it's heaven for me. So my one favourite place to shoot in Scotland is a place called Sandwood Bay, and it's away up in the far northwest of Scotland. It's a remote beach, and when I say remote, it actually takes about an hour to walk there. So you can't just turn up in your car and jump out to the beach. It takes effort to get there, which is part of the charm of it, part of the beauty of it, part of the remoteness of it. So you have to park, as I say, and you walk about 5 miles to get there. But when you do, you're rewarded with just the most incredible scene. You arrive and you're above this mile-long golden sanded beach and nothing else. It's just sensational. You've got cliffs on one side, you've got a loch behind it, you've got sea stacks out in the sea just framing this incredible view out towards, absolutely nothing in the middle of the Atlantic. There's nothing else for, well, really until you get to America. So you've got the power of the Atlantic Ocean, and huge waves coming into this beautiful golden sanded beach. And, picture the scene. You're there, and I've been there several times, and I've been the only person there, and you feel like the most perfect isolation and the most incredible place to just sit and look and think and contemplate and recharge. The other thing about Sandwood Bay is that apparently it's haunted. Now, I have camped there on my own a couple of times overnight, and I'm sure I heard some rumbling noises during the night, but I'm pretty sure, at least on one occasion, that was just my stomach because I'd forgotten to bring my food with me. So it could have been that. However, as well as being a stunning location, it's also my favourite place to shoot, and I've been so lucky the few times that I've been there that I've got amazing conditions and managed to get some incredible shots. The first time I went there, actually, I was walking along the beach and I had the whole place to myself, which, is mind-blowing when you live in a busy city. So I had the whole place to myself. I was walking along the beach, just taking in the views, just taking in the peace and the quiet, with the only sound being the wind and the waves. And as I'm walking along, I then turned round and I noticed my own footprints along the beach. And I thought, wow, that's quite an incredible photo. And you can plan photos for days and weeks and think about locations and how you want a shot to turn up. But sometimes some of the best photos just appear. And I turned around and I stopped and I took some photos of my own footprint stretching back towards the horizon. And to this day, it's remained one of my most popular photos on Instagram, and I've sold quite a few on my website. So it's a place I love going back to, and I really, really, really hope to get back there soon after lockdown, because, as I say, after nearly a year of restricted travel, it would just be the perfect antidote to all of that. And I hope you get the chance to go there soon too, because it's incredible. Although don't go when I'm going, because I really want it all to myself. Okay, so that is my first YouTube video, and as I say, please do like the video if you do like it, and subscribe if you want to get some great advice on photography.